These are going to be messages from Archangel Gabriel. This is what I have to symbolize him. I just figured I'd bring it out. Yes, you can drink with it, but I haven't. So pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'll take 4. He says no, do 3. Okay, so pick 1, 2, or 3. Alright, you run the show. So, messages from Gabriel for number 1. Let's go ahead and get started. Popped right out. Confidence, strength. He said, find that inner demon. Find that inner guard, that which stops you from making the things you want happen. Come right out with them, huh? Want a solid foundation. What's stopping you from truly being you, from truly being your best you, from truly stepping into your power of self, of oneness with the divine? I'm just going to straight up say whatever he says. Obsessed. There's something you're committed to now that isn't serving you. He said, act like you want to be on your best behavior for others. And do that with yourself. Be on your best behavior for yourself. He says there are things you do with yourself, but you won't do around others. This one fell. Tower moment. Karma. Expect whatever it is you're doing behind closed doors to bite you back if you don't put a stop to it. They see all. They see what you're doing. They see that you're trying to hide things that you don't like about yourself, but they will come to light. Okay. 6 of Swords. Move away from this habit vibrantly, confidently. For some of you, it's pills. For some of you, it's sex addiction. For some of you, it's just toxic relationships in general. Like, you have toxic relationships behind closed doors, but you stand strong in front of others and try to tell them what to do in their relationships. The Lovers. It's time to make a choice. Choices that will make you feel proud of yourself, prosperous, abundant. You can be in this energy you've just been holding back. Responsibility. It's time to stop keeping things to yourself and let them go. Give them to your angels. Give them to Source, to your guides. Ask for help from the entirety of the universe. You can help yourself. You can get help. You can do better. You can be better. He says these are your messages. These are your messages from Archangel Gabriel. Number 1, many blessings. You don't play. He's very straightforward to point. Number 2, what messages do you have for number 2, Archangel Gabriel? He says he's happy to have you here today. He says you haven't listened for some time now. Karma. He says you're currently going through a hardship, one that you must face for the dire consequences of your actions, that which you've taken. Sounds heavy. Let's get more on that. You've betrayed another, so you will be betrayed yourself. All you did was betrayed yourself when you betrayed this other person. You knew it wasn't going to go well, but you went along with it anyway, knowing what would happen. Give to get. You thought this person was foolish and naive, but you did not know that they had another who would support them and help them in their times of woe. You simply thought they would fall on their face. You simply thought they would fall down. You thought they would stay down. You were wrong. Fire within you, Knight of Wands. It makes you upset, it makes you angry to see them doing well, but all you did was play yourself. Overcome adversity with personal power that you're in. This person had faith within themselves, with their higher self, and that is why they got one over on you. That is why they win, and you lose. I'm feeling it hard today. Last bit. You spend too long, too much time trapped within your very own mind. You need to learn how to change your mindset, how to recognize that all are gifted in their own way and that there is enough for all. He says if this does not resonate, it is not your reading. If you clicked on this and this does not resonate, you were betrayed by another and this is their story. So, for some of you, someone betrayed you and didn't realize that you could rely on yourself. This person, they can't rely on themselves. They have no faith, no trust in themselves. So, they must be harsh on others and try to teach them lessons within their own mind because they feel as though everyone must suffer their fate. It is being told from this perspective because all parties must know, including the person who is the betrayer, to see why you have failed, to see why it is you dropped the ball. Rational mind, will, wild, water, and lunar magic. There is no magic in this world that can save you if you cannot rely on you. If you do not have faith, trust, and belief, it will not happen. It will not occur. You never believed in yourself, but you believed so much in this other person. You believed they would win over you, and somehow they did. All it did was make your worst fears come true, that this person was always better than you, because you always saw in them what you never saw within yourself. And it was there all along. It's just you were too busy smothering and suffocating it. She's trying to smother me. She's trying to suffocate me. You were too busy smothering and suffocating your very own potential, putting too much focus on this other person. Why do you try to see the good in others but not in yourself? Why do you not see the good in you and only the good in others? Take a deep breath, he says. Take a moment to realize in this moment, you fulfill yourself. You fulfill yourself based on your thoughts and what they create and how they view things. He says, what is your thought about you? If it is not positive, it is not kind. He says, why must you be unkind to yourself and others when there's plenty of kindness to give in this world? That's so weird, it went dark all of a sudden. Anything else? He said, realize your true potential rather than focusing on the potential of others. See what can't be seen, feel what cannot be felt, and hear what has not been heard. He says, why do you not listen to yourself? Why do you not hear yourself? Why do you not hear the cries of your heart in anguish? He says your mind traps the very feelings in your heart, that which could set you free from your peril, from that which lingers, from that which makes you feel unworthy of love, of trust, of lust, and so many other beautiful things. He says, fulfill yourself before you try and work on the fulfillment of others. See that there can be fulfillment. See that there is a need and a want that can be answered, but you're listening to the wrong cries. You are listening to the cries of pain, the cries of anguish of your very mind, rather than the cries of pain and anguish within your heart and your soul. I'm about to take this bone away from this child because she's driving me insane. If you keep dropping that, I'm taking it away. Oh my goodness. It's really fun listening to angels and hearing a bone shattering your eardrum. If you're gonna drop it on the carpet. Do me a favor. I know you understand me. Don't be a jerk. That's a little bit better. She at least dropped it on the carpet first. She does it for attention. Alright. So, he basically is telling you, quit shattering your own life to forsake others. Anything else? He said, no, that's it. I think they got it. Hopefully, you got it. And for those who were the ones betrayed, he said, you don't have anything to worry about. He says they realize they're flawed, whether they get this message or not, whether they are willing to face this message or not. You see it, you saw it, and you know it. You recognize it, and you know not to trust this kind of person. He said there have been many in your life who've been like this. This was just another lesson learned. He says he hopes this is the final lesson for you to learn with this type of person, considering you've seen them many times, only in different people, in different places, in different faces, throughout time. He says, please learn your lesson. Please learn that it is good to have an open heart, but do not let people openly stab it just because they can. He says, yes, we will save you. Yes, we will help you, but not should you do it on purpose. He says, why do you hurt yourself on purpose? Why let them hurt you on purpose when there is no purpose to hurt, to pain, to fear? Do not fear to be alone, dear child, for you are never alone. It is better to be alone and in peace than full of anguish and fear with another. For you will never feel good in company that is unkind. But in a moment of silence, if you listen, you can hear our hearts beat for you, our choirs sing, and you can let us fill your heart with joy. He said, amen. Amen. That's lovely. Anything else? He said, no, that's it. So this is your reading, number 2. If you were the betrayer, it's unfortunate that you attack others to feel better. If you were the betrayed, it's unfortunate you let other people prey on you over and over again when you know you don't deserve it. That's just from me, not from him, just from my own personal experience, because I've been there. Everybody's been there. Let's be real. No one's perfect. It's just another lesson learned on both ends, really. Many blessings. Number 2, this was your reading. He said, you better clear that. I'm going to clear that. It's not often I get duels. Number 3. You feel peaceful. He says you're finally finding your peace. You're finally trying to be on stable ground. The sun. No, you can be successful in everything you do, and you will, because that's the path you've officially set your sights on now. He said you're implementing changes in all the best ways and all the best places, and you are letting go of that which no longer serves you. He says you finally see your worth, so let justice come your way. 5 of Swords. Learn from losses. You're implementing the changes that matter. That's what he says. And you have walked away from that which does not serve you. You You decided to see the things you couldn't look at before, and you decided to view them in a whole new light. You let the light within you guide you rather than those around you, is what he says. Like I said, you are implementing changes for success. He says you're implementing changes that will bring you success. One more? Okay, 2 more then. Enduring abuse. You're no longer just going to take it. You're no longer just going to be passive in your life. You are officially an active participant. He said they've watched you go through so many things, so many losses, so many hurts. And now it's time to celebrate the new you. He refuses all of that from very reality. You could say things like, I refuse to accept this in my reality. I deserve better. And then you have Ace of Pentacles, use talents. A gift for you, my dear, he says. So that way you will no longer have fear. He says you have a wish on the way. He says he hopes it helps. He says you will know it when you see it. You asked specifically for this. I was going to ask if I could see what it's about, but he says no. But I mean, can they take a hint so they know it's theirs or not? He says fine. Someone promised you a lot of things that they couldn't give. So expect to receive those things from the universe because you left this person or people like this behind. For some of you, it's like one specific person. For some of you, it's many people that you are willing to leave behind or that you have left behind or you're in the process of. Many of you are in different places of your journey. For those of you who have already left a few people behind, the things they promised you are coming to you now, whether that's love, whether that's money, etc. Your situation is specific to you. I'm getting at least 5 different ones. A gift from the divine. Be patient, it's on its way. Keep believing that you are deserving, that you are worthy, and that you can accomplish the things you set out to accomplish. He says he's proud of you for believing in yourself, even when no one else did. He said he's proud of you for supporting yourself, even when no one else did. He said you saw the things that were meant to be seen, and although you didn't see everything, you saw what needed to happen the most, change within yourself, within your life, so that way you could glow and grow into the beautiful blossom that which you are becoming. Like a lotus in the mud, you are a beautiful flower in a mountain of dirt. That's not very romantic, but okay. I always took you for a romantic, Gabriel. I guess not. He says he's just stern. I'll go with that. I gotta be honest, number 3, your pile is the best one. So if you chose number 3, prepare to celebrate. At one point you were obsessed with this happening, but then you realized it wasn't going to, because those and that which you were asking it from, it wasn't from the right place. It was a place of anxiety. So it couldn't come to you then. But now that you feel fulfilled in self and you've decided, I will be good whether this comes my way or not, it is coming to you now. Because it's not coming from a place of, I want, I need. It's coming from a place of, it's great if that happens, but I will be good no matter what because I take the best care of me. And there's nothing in this world that can stop me but me. You realize that. And I give you major kudos because a lot of people don't. You've stepped into your true power. And everyone is so proud of you. There's claps all around. There are angels in the background going, yeah! We're all there. Anything else? He said, good job, kiddo. Kiddo. It's like I'm thousands of years old. What do you want from me? You're more than thousands of... He said, no. Let's not talk about age. I don't want to talk about all the lifetimes and all the people and things I've seen. Okay. We won't. It's cool. He's kind of over the many lifetimes. He said, how would you feel if you watched the same people doing the same thing every day, all the time? I do see it, so I know exactly how you feel, and I still don't want to talk about a man. He says, new dawn, new day, don't worry about yesterday. Gabriel's very stern. He says yes. He's always, to me, the angel who just is very quiet, but he is very emotional, and when he speaks, it really does. Not that I'm trying to diss the other angels, but they'll say things to cheer you up, etc. Whereas Gabriel, I would say he's very stoic, and when he speaks, it's only to say something important. It is very rare he'll just interject or bump in. I call him the fair but firm father figure. There's like a gentle strength in Archangel Gabriel, is how I would describe him. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, number 3. Maybe you're curious about him. Be your own light in a veil of darkness. That's what you've become, and they're all very proud of you. So this was your reading. These are your messages from Archangel Gabriel. Number 3, many blessings. He said I could do a 4th one if I want to, but I'm not going to because you told me not to. So this is the end of the reading. We hope you enjoyed this and look forward to the next one. Many blessings.